What is going on, guys? Bionic Man here with another walk-in update. So it's been a couple of days. I have been busy in my personal life a little bit, but I've been getting some questions. People have been talking about a couple of different things. I've been talking to people on Facebook and all these different platforms. So I wanted to kind of make a video for you guys helping address some issues that people might be having in the app, problem solving, different types of things that might help you out. So, one of the things that I wanted to go over was problems with making your cat an NFT, level up problems and not having it deploy properly, problems with the blockchain and buying things in app. So I want to get over a couple of these things right here. So, I had talked to one of my friends on Facebook, real good guy, and he had told me that his girlfriend had participated in the walk-in, and there was problems with her app connecting, and I helped kind of go over a couple of things with him that didn't seem to fix it. In one of the last updates, it did fix his problem, but then after that, he had a problem with making his cat an NFT. So I wanted to address if any of you guys are having problems with either leveling your cat and it not accepting it, or making your cat an NFT, there is one surefire thing that I know will fix it. So I'm going to go right here. Right now, I'm connected using Express VPN, okay? And I'm connected to Toronto, Canada, #2. I don't know what it is about this game, and I don't know what it is about the VPN, but putting on a VPN will fix these issues. For example, the guy that I was talking about that couldn't upgrade his cat to an NFT, he had a problem for a couple of days. He messaged me. I talked to him about it. I told him to put his VPN to Toronto, Canada. And the second that he did that, all of his problems in the app fixed. I had a problem about 2 months ago when they had done one of the last updates about 2 months ago. For some reason, being a U.S. resident, I couldn't log in. I couldn't log into the app. Every time I typed in my seed phrase, it never worked. I couldn't get in. The second I put my VPN on to Toronto, Canada, #2, or in Toronto, Canada in general, everything started to work. I have no idea why this seems to be a fix, but I know that this is a fix solution. So that's one of the things that I definitely wanted to talk about is if you need to get a VPN to fix these problems, you can. In the description, I will be putting a link for ExpressVPN. It is a free 30-day trial with Express. I want to be completely honest. I pay for my VPN every 6 months. If I refer you and you use my referral and you sign up, I get 30 days free. It doesn't matter. I don't think I actually get those 30 days because I buy it on 6-month intervals, so it really wouldn't affect me. I don't pay month to month. But if I could help one of you guys out, or girls out by giving you a VPN for 30 days so you can fix some of these problems, I would be glad to do it. So one of the other things that I wanted to talk about was there was some disparity in the Discord on Walk-In. There's a admin or a moderator on there. He's a real jerk. His name's Mario. Has a big problem with me. Everything I say is wrong. He just doesn't like me. I don't know what I did, but he doesn't like me. So one of the things that he had said the other day is I was trying to help somebody out, and I was telling them that when you have a higher level cat around level 9 or 10, when you're breeding said cats at those levels, that the mutation level drops, or having the chance of a mutation, which would be like if you had a rare cat and you had a mutation, when you're breeding 2 rare cats, it could come out as an uncommon versus a rare, and obviously you don't want that. So having a cats around level 9 or 10 will prevent this. One of the other things, and this is where he disagreed with me on, was that when you have higher level cats, it also increases the chance of the offspring taking after the parental traits. So if you look back at one of my first walk-in videos in regards to breeding, you can see that I bred Tigus and Comiwas. Tygus had his base stamina, and I created Chembufto. Now, when I did that, Chembufto, his stamina actually was the exact same as Tygus's stamina during that breed. The moderator on Discord said, it's impossible. It can't happen that way. It never happens that way. Well, I have video proof that it happened, but not only that. Luckily, somebody else had actually come into the Discord and said, no, Andrew's right. This is how it works. And he had the exact same thing. Now, one thing I want to let you know is that there is a chance, of course, there's a chance that when you breed your offspring, no matter what level, if it's Silver 6 or level 9 or level 10, that you might not get the exact same have the exact same expectations or results that I had with the breeding and having the parental traits passed down. The only thing that I can assure you is that when you do have a higher level cat, that they are better chances of passing down parental traits to an extent. The main part of having the level 9 or level 10 cats is to lower the mutation chances. Absolutely. But for someone to sit there and say that you cannot pass down parental traits at a higher level is just absolutely false, because like I have the video proof to show that that's happened, as well as there was another guy that had shown it happened twice for him. So all I can tell you for sure is that if you are considering getting a higher level cat to pass down traits through breeding, if that is your idea, like this cat right here, Delion, is an uncommon. If I was going to breed Delion, or whatever their name is, I would want Delion to be level 9 or level 10 to prevent the mutation chances. That would be the smart move, because as an uncommon with the mutation bonus or amplifier being applied with the lower levels, it gives me a chance of not breeding an uncommon cat, but breeding a common cat. No one wants to breed a common cat. Let's be completely honest, especially if you're breeding uncommons and paying the extra price. So I wanted to go over that and let you guys know of that, as well as I will post another link in the description, bringing you back to my breeding video. It's the main video on my page, but just in case you guys are just coming across the page now, I wanted to go over that with you as well. Now, there are a couple of things that I have done in particular that some other people haven't done, and I wanted to talk about this. So, one of the things that a lot of people will say is there seems to be two different boats of people. I am in the boat of getting a good level, or not a good level, a good statted cat, and then upgrading those stats significantly by outfitting them. I almost have all of my cats fully outfitted, or they are fully outfitted, or they're just missing like one item. So that was one of the big things that I was insistent upon, was getting different types of clothing for my cat. Now, certain people, they, with good statted cats and no clothes, can win 50 to 60% of the time. And I think that's pretty good chances, right? You know, if you could win 50, 60% of the time, especially if you had a free cat or you used your walk-in to buy another cat and it didn't cost you anything, I think that's pretty good. Me, on the other hand, with my fully outfitted cats, I have, on an average day, 100% win rate, and on a bad day, a 98% win rate. So, you know, there is a give and take into that aspect. A lot of the items that I had bought, like if you look at Tygus right here, so most of my items on Tygus, well, two of them are common, right? And then I got some uncommon, I got a rare. I tried picking around like different types of items. I had a couple of commons on here, but I've substituted them out for some rares and uncommons. I think if you're going to buy clothes, the smart move to do is to buy an uncommon. And let me show you why. So let's go into here. Let's go look at a hat, right? So this base hat, +3 stamina, right? 0.65 soul. So let's go to rarity. Let's go to uncommon. Okay, so we got 0.85 soul, 4 stamina, 3 strength, right? 4 strength, 2 stamina, 1 speed. So if you're going to buy an item, you should really look and try to get the most bang for your buck. Certain days, uncommons are the better way to go, and other days, depending upon market fluctuation and how people are doing that day, rares can also be a good way. Right here, 1.8 compared to a 0.85 doesn't, it's almost, it is more than double. It doesn't seem worth it to me. You know what I mean? I'd rather get this 3 and the 4 around my stamina, which is something I normally do, versus getting a rare, paying double the price. See, I got 4 and 6 stamina. So is that 2 extra stamina and that 1 extra strength worth double the price? I think not. And the reason that I say that is you want to maximize if you're going to be spending soul on what you're getting. So if I can get this for 0.85, right? So now let's go and see. That's 3 and 4. 4 stamina, 3 speed. Let's go to a t-shirt really quick and just show you here. So we'll go to a t-shirt. Looks like base was 0.64. Right here, we got 0.849, 0.85. Here we go. So 4 stamina, 3 speed. So right now, if I had bought that first rare hat item, I would have had 2 more stamina and 1 more strength. But here, for 0.85 and 0.85, that's 1.7 soul. I'm still 0.1 under. I now have 8 stamina, 3 strength, and 3 speed. So in my mind, I think it's better to buy multiple items that would add up to the value of a rare item if you are trying to save on soul. You can maximize your chances. So let's go take a look at a rare shirt really quick, just to show you. See, it's basically a soul up. So if you want to spend more money, you can buy rares. But I think having a cat with full uncommon items will be just as good. Now, one of the things that I really liked about the artifacts is artifact pricing actually seems to be pretty decent. So it's 0.6 soul for a regular, 0.85 for an uncommon, and let's look at a rare. I'm thinking, oh, perfect. Okay, so it's 1.65, not bad. Sometimes, if you are in need of getting your cat boosted up a little bit higher, it is worth it. Like I've shown you on some of my cats that they do have a couple of rare items. It is worth it to do that. One of the things that I really like to do, though, is I like to keep my stats on my cats around the same. So like I said, I like to go with 4 of my cats, I go for stamina. So 78 stamina, 74 stamina, 76 stamina, 72 stamina, all around roughly the same levels. But then I try to keep the strength up as well on all of them, or keep them around the same levels, as well as speed. Obviously, there's a little bit of a speed differential here. We got one with 65, one with 44, one with 49. This cat right here, I only race in speed. So this is where it would be beneficial. But one of the things that I've learned is that when you are racing in a stamina competition, that speed is the second most important stat in that category. So when you are competing, obviously strength goes first, then stamina, which is stamina in a marathon mode competition is obviously going to be the major point. But when you have a higher speed level, speed will make up as the second highest valuer in that competition. So having high speed as well as high stamina is actually really worth it if you're competing in a marathon mode. With Nidillion, I compete in the sprint running. I think the second most, see right here, it says the most effective stats. The second most effective stat in the sprint running, as far as I have actually seen, seems to be strength. Strength seems to make up adds a little bit more value. One of the keys that I think would help anybody win basically all of their competitions would be to have roughly between 15 and 20,000 steps a day. Some days I get in 13,000, some days I get in 17,000. With those step numbers, it seems to carry me to the win. Sometimes, even when I have like 78 stamina here, I'll go against people and they'll have 60,000 steps. I don't know how they do it. I don't know who's walking 60,000 steps a day, but good for you if that's what you're doing. But I still smoke them. Even though they have so many more steps than I have, because of my points being boosted so much higher, I will win basically all the time. So one of the other things that I wanted to go over really quick before I am done here is I wanted to go over some of the new updates that are going to be propelled forward in the future, as well as I wanted to cover over some Mizberries really quick again. So with the Mizberries, they are talking about being able to feed your cats. It's seeming that people with 40, 50 cats are in a really, really, really rough boat. A lot of them are going to have to sell a lot of their cats because they're not going to have enough Mizberries to feed the cats. So if people are worried about Mizberries and not having enough, fear no more, because they were talking about this the other day. The new thing that they're going to be adding in is when you are competing and you lose, that a bonus will be that you will get free Mizberries as basically a consolation prize for losing. I guess there's a lot of people that are very upset that they lose, and you got to cater to everybody and give them some Mizberries to make people happy. So that would be another bonus that would be coming out. Again, I have almost 100% win rate. I'm not expecting to get any extra Mizberries really from this, so it doesn't matter to me. But there's other stuff that people were talking about. So somebody had said, what is the cheapest way to get walk-in tokens into your account and how to buy them the cheapest way? So the other day, literally yesterday, they released that if you withdraw walk-in from Bybit, and you can link, the Bybit link is in the walk-in app. If you withdraw walk-in from Bybit, there is a zero-fee withdrawal from Bybit. This is going on from August 18th to September 18th, 1 full month at 11:59 p.m. It actually is a little bit more. It's like actually a month and 12 hours because of when it started. So it's not, almost 14 hours. But anyways, who's counting the minutes there? This is a good way to get some walk-in, have the low or zero to no fees when you're transferring it in. There's also another thing that they had put on there on Bybit as well. So it was saying that you can get up to 150 walk-in in rebates. If you look into it, I think it was saying if you deposit $100 in, 100, if you make a transaction of at least 100 USDT, that you will get a 50 walk-in rebate. To get the other 100, you need to make 1,000 deposit of at least 1,000 USDT. So I think if you're going in and you're just trying to buy some walk-in to put yourself in a good boat, the 100 USDT would probably be the best option. You'll probably get roughly between 1,000 and 1,300 walk-in, plus you get the extra 50, which is not bad. Spending 1,000 USDT, which is roughly around $1,000 US, to get extra 100 walk-in just doesn't really seem worth it. You know, $1,000 is probably going to get you around 15,000 walk-in, and then you get 100 for free. It doesn't really seem worth it. So not a good deal on that aspect. But the first one, the initial one of getting it, putting $100 in and getting 50 free walk-in, I think is definitely worth it. So I think that is going to wrap up the videos today. If you guys have any questions on anything, feel free to reach out. I am always here and always trying to help out. And until next time, guys, Bionic Man out.